So to celebrate the end of Ramadan, we're going to be doing an Eid special today, and we're making a traditional meat patty. It's a northern Pakistani speciality, confirmed by the world-renowned food blogger Mark Wiens. It can be made out of lamb or beef, and all we know it's called the CHAPLI kebab. So it's not for the faint-hearted, because it's 70% meat and 30% fat, and it's going to be cooked in its own fat. CHAPLI in our language means flat. That's why it's called CHAPLI kebab, or flat kebab. If I get it right, it's CHAPLI kebab. Otherwise, it's going to be called the chapal kebab, because that's what you're going to be throwing at me. The chapal in my language is a slipper. So we're going to make the mixture now, and the ingredients are coriander seeds, red chili flakes, cumin, salt, pepper, Garam masala, Ajwain, pomegranate seeds, and dry mango, which is called Amchoor, and oil. Onions, tomatoes, fresh garlic and ginger, fresh coriander, green chilies, flour, gram flour, and eggs. That's all the ingredients, and that's the hard route. If you want the easy route, then you can just use this. So I've mixed all the dry spices along with the egg and the ginger garlic paste. Next is onions. My tip with the onions is to make sure that you squeeze all the water out, which we've done. Tomatoes. Fresh coriander. A whole cup of gram flour. And 2 spoons of normal flour. And now the mixing. Like I said before, this has got 70% meat and 30% fat to make sure it's binded together with the flour, which is why we try and dry the onions out. And finally, breadcrumbs. Keep twisting your hand as you're mixing it together, just so that it binds. So here we are 4 hours later, once it's marinated and binded together. Make sure you get some cold water, soak your hand in it. Grab a small bowl, make it into a bowl, then get a flat plate, hand down and push, and try and make it as flat as possible. Then here comes the secret ingredients. This is an optional extra. Bone marrow. Again, you don't have to have it, but it adds to the taste. enough. So here's the rocket fuel. We're going to fry it in. Leave these to simmer, and these will very slowly start releasing all the oil we need to fry the kebabs. You can fry them in oil at home as well, but you won't get the same effect.
Go.
Once the pieces of fat have gone golden brown, you just start taking them out, put them to one side, so they keep seeping the fat through without burning. Put it to one side so it keeps seeping oil into the middle of the pan. And here's the moment of truth. Oh, that's amazing. Wait till the sides go brown, near black. So you know they're done when they go start getting black around the edges. And what you can do, just push them out. Keep them warm. This is juicy, crispy, perfectly spiced, and probably the best chapli kebab in the world. I recommend a cup of tea from Peshawar called kahwa to wash down all the grease from the chapli kebabs. It would be nice if it was warm, it doesn't matter. Right, all the ingredients and the recipe for today's chapli kebabs are in the description below. Before I finish, I would just like to talk a little bit about the last 10 nights of Ramadan. In these last 10 nights, we are recommended to search for a night called the Night of Power. Now that Night of Power to me means not just power but also value, in which we thank our Creator for all the things that we value the most. And in this lockdown, I've realized what those things are, and maybe some of those things that we can take for granted. From your parents down to your toilet roll, okay, are things that have been restricted in the last 6 weeks. And it's given me an opportunity to understand what things are important to me, what things I have taken for granted, and now what I value the most. From friends and family, from children, career, education, health, all these things have value. I'd like to appreciate the opportunity that we've had to spend unlimited time with the partners that we chose. I'd like to finish off with an Islamic quote, which is, happiness is attained by 3 things: being patient when tested, being thankful when receiving a blessing, and being repentant upon sinning. Also, I'd like to wish all our viewers a very blessed Ramadan and an Eid Mubarak, and to end with, stay home and stay safe. Until next time, thank you.